Y'all, first and foremost, give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, his son, Hamashiach, who some call Yahweh, Yeshua, Yehoshua, Yashayah. We mostly know as Jesus Christ. I seen a lot of y'all people in the comments. Seems a lot of us was choking on the fact that I said, "Oh man, you got the Tzitzits from the little hats." So we're gonna address that part, and so you can understand what I'm saying. I'm not saying that that we need to put fringes upon our garments. That came from the Bible. Like, I'm not against that. Yes, of course that came from the Bible. I actually sew fringes on garments for a living. You don't know that. And I don't have an issue with people wearing Tzitzits. All right, but when I said that you got those Tzitzits for the little hats, he knew exactly what I was saying. And I'm going to show you why he knew exactly what I was saying when I said that you got that from the little hats, because that is always said in One West Israelism. Okay? We wear fringes a completely different way on purpose. All right? If you deal with ISUPK, they wear their fringes. They have a doctrine of, wherever two edges meet, that's where the fringes go. So I have it's a line here. It's two where two edges of the fabric meet. They may put fringes going down here. Okay, where my sleeve is, and those edges meet, they may put fringes going down right there, and you may see leather straps hanging down. There's been arguments of, well, you can't. It has to be twisted. You can't wear leather straps or whatever. There's a camp called House of Wisdom. They believe that it's not tassels, and that these tassels are Babylonian influence, and they believe that the ribbon of blue goes around the sleeves, around the neck, and around the bottom, and that's it. All right, the hem that's folded at the bottom of the shirt, that's actually the fringe. That's what they believe. You have another group I was doing fringes for called Ram Gabal or Ram Gadal. They have the fringes going down the side of the pants with the ribbon of blue. All right, where that seam meets on that fabric. They don't wear their fringes a lot. So you may see them every now and then, but for the most part, they wear their fringes on their pants, going down the sides, like the Cowboys used to. Like the Cowboys will have their fringes going down the side of the pants on that hem. Broke several needles. It was horrific. Doing those fringes for them. Who else? Of course, where everybody's wearing them tassels we getting from Hobby Lobby. I may have some around here. Well, this is a shirt I've stopped production on. Hold on. But, alright, y'all very familiar with those kind of fringes. You have those. You have people that wear those, and they you go into the Hebrew, and it says the ribbon is blue. All right. You go into the Hebrew with the ribbon. When the part where it says ribbon, it says cord. That it should be a string. And so you have the people out there in Demona. They wear the fringes where it's like the edge. Like you cut fabric and it frays at the bottom, they'll go ahead and make the fray at the bottom of the garment, and then they would tie those fringes up, and then when they get to the edge, because it'll have a slit in it, so when they get to that edge of that garment, they would tie a blue string around that fringe there, the Demona Israelites. A lot of them are in Atlanta. And I ran into a whole clique of them with it was an art show that they did in Lithonia. Who else we got? I think that's about it. I even seen Priest Hakah back in the day. He used to wear the fringe going around his neck. You know, he actually had the garment with the fringes going around his neck. Just to give y'all a little history also. Of course, ISUPK, they if you go back to their old videos, you'll never see them wearing ZZs. What you'll see is them wearing the garments with the fringes, with, you know, like leather straps where they've cut the leather, or sometimes you can buy the leather already pre-cut like that. Later, and you'll see the tassels too. Later, after a couple splits, Bishop Nathaniel, he was overseeing a camp called the 12 Tribes, and they wanted to differentiate themselves, or they wanted to be a little different and say, hey, you know, look how more righteous we are. They were like, hey, we gonna wear fringes every day. A lot of the groups didn't wear fringes. None of them really wore fringes every day. People wearing fringes every single day, we have to give that credit to Bishop Nathaniel, unless somebody else comes with some more information to say, nah, that's not true, Brother Phinehas. This is the history. This is how it happened. But from the resources I have, or if you go watch, we did a 5-part series on One West Israelism. That started with Bishop Nathaniel. He started putting, and then I think a defense for that was, well, you ain't supposed to put the fringes on a t-shirt. You know, why would you do that? Why would you put the fringes on a t-shirt? You got to put it on a garment. And then we tried to define what a garment is. But a lot of camps don't wear, you know, there's a lot of camps that don't wear fringes every day. But, you know, try to wear them on the Shabbat when they out teaching, etc. And it used to be a big thing. Hey man, where your fringe? Where your fringe? Where your fringe? I'm not like that, you know, too much anymore. But that used to be a major thing there. Now, back in that time also, nobody was wearing the ZZs. The ZZs just started popping, really jumping off maybe the last 2-3 years. 5 years ago, 7 years ago, 8 years ago, if you came to a camp and you were wearing ZZs, you were going to get cussed out. You were going to be ridiculed. You were going to be rebuked. And you were going to be told that you got that from the white man, that you got that from the little hats. All right. And so we have receipts, but we're going to let this thing play. All right. Sorry about I had to give y'all that diatribe, but we got to talk first. I got to set you up, give you some context, and then let me let this thing roll.
No.
So this is him trying to respond to the fact that I said that, man, you know what? You know, these people have learned our ways. You actually got the ZZs. And if you wearing ZZs, man, I'm not going to trip on you wearing ZZs. I'm not tripping on you wearing ZZs. I'm not tripping on you wearing the fringes going down your side. You know what I'm saying? That's your understanding. You wearing them. You know we got to wear them, and, you know, you could deal with the details. Like now I'm more the inner works. I'm more focused on the inner works. You know, brothers can put these things on and be just as wicked. Seen some of the most wicked people with fringes on.
Come on.
Oh, there you go.
Huh?
I'm trying to learn. I want to learn from you guys.
Hold on. What did he say? Hold on. So wait, this man just said we got it from them. What did the small hat tell us?
I'm trying to learn. I want to learn from you guys.
He said he called him a small hat.
I'm trying to learn.
The brother says he's Jewish, and he comes up to them wearing a baseball hat and says that he wants to learn from them. Seems like the stranger trying to cleave.
I want to learn from you guys.
Seems like you like prophecy. Just you're living prophecy at the very moment. That you're actually living at this very moment, the thing we talking about in the text. Because this whole thing was about Jeremiah 12:16.
Guys. Brother, shut your silly ass up talking, bro.
Wait a minute, let me go back.
I want to learn from you guys. Brother, shut your silly ass up talking, bro.
What you said? Egg in his face.
Shut your silly ass up talking, man. Why you got to get on the internet and keep putting your foot in your mouth like this, huh?
Yeah.
All for the sake of loving these people.
Yeah.
Wanting to save these people.
Right.
Why don't you focus on your people? Come on.
Oh, there you go.
Huh?
I'm trying to learn. I want to learn from you guys.
You want to learn from us? You want to know why we're wearing Tzitzits?
Yeah. Like llama, like why?
What do you know about Tzitzits?
What do you mean?
What do you know about them?
I'm Jewish. I'm so. This is the coolest thing for me to see you guys.
You see how much cooler our Tzitzits are than the ones you guys wear?
I don't wear it, but yeah, absolutely, dude.
You know why? Absolutely.
I don't wear them, but yeah, absolutely.
They're so much cooler.
Right? So we learn from he wants to learn from us.
Yeah.
These are cooler than he got, right? I got the TSF tassels on. Shout out to TSF tassels for the bust downs. That's what I got on right here.
Hold on, let me move my camera here. Shout out to TSF tassels for them bust downs. If you want the bust downs. All right, but I'm just gonna give you the history. And if you go back to watching them tassels, or go on YouTube and see how to make them, it's Lil Hats giving them tutorials. It's a lot of Lil Hats giving them tutorials. I remember one brother, Sharam, he was giving a tutorial. Man, I remember IUIC dogged that brother out so bad. He came up there with them darn them tassels on, and I mean them ZZs, and tried to teach. Man, please, man, them folk gave that brother a hard time, man. But it went viral on him. Let me keep going here. I'm sorry, y'all.
Here, right? We're not learning from him. He wants to learn.
And he's bringing he's using this one person. Like he's the representative of all the little hats. We're not learning from him, from them. See, he want to learn from us. He's trying to use this one person.
From us. We didn't get that from them.
That's so raw.
Why? Because we're the actual Jews.
Okay.
Well, I can't even keep playing this.
Yeah.
I can't even keep playing this. I'm gonna put this on Gorilla TV for y'all though. GRLA.TV. It's only $5 to sign up. Right. So if I take a look at our ancestors in ancient Egypt, I'll take a look at our ancestors in ancient Egypt.
Now he's looking on the Egyptian walls to find Israelites wearing tzitzits.
Right, we see the regular fringes on some garments. Right, we see regular fringes on some garments.
You see regular fringes. What are regular fringes? I'm assuming that's the tassels that I just showed y'all.
But then also, I'm not sharing that. Okay, Salakia. Hold on, Shasu. And then what do we see here? We see ZZs of different styles on others. Right, let's go here. Right, we see regular fringes and we see Z's. Hold on, let me get some other photos. Yeah, this is the one. These are the ones I need. This is good also, of course. But this is the one I need. These ones. Right, so you see regular fringes. On some, you see him. He's got them all around this thing. Right? Boom. Hold on. Where's the other one like that? Right here. Boom. Right here too. It's another good one. Watch this. Boom. Wait a minute. What's this?
Yeah.
What are you talking
My brother said, yeah. Don't that yeah be getting me bad.
about? We learned that from the small. He don't got a small hat on his head. I don't see.
He said he ain't got a small hat on his head. Now he's talking about the brother there with the Tzitzits, 3 Tzitzits on every corner.
That, right? I see our ancestors with Tzitzits on.
Those are ancestors. And that looked like a little hat. That looks like a white man. Those are the Nubians. Those are the Libyans. All right. The 4 before there. Okay. And then you have the Nubians. Then you have the Asiatics, which Israelites will fit within the Asiatics, the Levantine. And then you have the Egyptians. All right. The Egyptians and the Israelites look very different. They look very, 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 very different with this source. And let's say this is true. Let's say this is what the Israelites look like. What's your beef? All right, Caesar Borgia got the tassels on. Why you beefing? Why you beefing at saying that the Caesar Borgia picture is crazy? If we got Caesar Borgia on the walls in Egypt, but you don't care about none of that. You don't care about none of that. You just trying to make your point that you got the fringes because the Tzitzits because you looked at the walls in Egypt, and I give you that. All right, but I'm giving you the culture because, and the reason I said that you got it from these folks because that's the culture. You didn't get it from One West Israelism because One West Israelism are totally against Tzitzits. They kind of, reforming to that. And it's because of you. All right, you're one of the main influences. I think Sakari is probably the most influential group. I've said that a couple times within Israel. They the ones have everybody wearing hats when they praying and prophesying. All right, I done seen him converge a lot of people into that doctrine, and also the Tzitzits. And again, I ain't got no issue with it. I'm just telling you what we experienced, what we was going through. And what we was taught. Now I'm finna let y'all see these clips. All right, I'm finna let these clips get ready to roll.
You see that? So we didn't learn that from them. That's a lie.
What's your name?
Also, I'll leave that alone.
Michael? How you doing, Michael? Come up here. What's that right there that you got?
What?
These things.
Tzitzits?
Tzitzits?
Tzitzits. I don't know exactly how you say it.
Oh, okay. They supposed to be fringes?
Yeah.
Okay, so where you get it from?
Online.
Online? I mean, why do you wear it? What's the significance of wearing it?
A reminder of the 613 laws.
Oh. Let me explain that to you. Go to the book of Numbers. So you know you're an Israelite according to the Bible. Okay. Let me show you how you're supposed to wear it, how the Lord said we're supposed to do that. All right, read that.
The book of Numbers, chapter 15 and verse 38. Speak unto the children of Israel, and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments.
So first of all, you're supposed to wear them in the borders of your garment. All right, read it.
Throughout their generations, and that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
Then you have to put upon your fringe a ribbon of blue. All right? So that's how you wear it. That's the correct way to wear the fringes. All right? That's all right. We got.
He said, hey, man, I'm still learning. And that's the thing, man. We be trying to cut people down so soon as we see them, man. But I'm just showing y'all these clips to show y'all that's how that was the thought process in One West Israelism. As early as 4 years ago. All the way back to the darn 60s, 70s. Probably not that far back. Maybe this late 70s, 80s. Because, this thing kind of started in Judaism.
To show you guys. All right? Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 22 and verse 12.
So now I'm finna show you that them tzitzits you wearing are wrong. You still in sin not having your fringes on. Them ain't fringes.
Thou shalt make thee fringes in the four corners of thy vesture, wherewith thou coverest thyself.
So that's how you make your fringes, the four corners of your vesture. All the way around. So it reaches the four corners. Okay? All the way around. All the way around your shirt with the ribbon of blue. All right?
Hey, I'm sorry, what was your name? Michael. You ever heard of the four corners of the earth, right?
Yes.
So the four corners of the earth, does that mean that it's literally four corners?
No,
It's a whole, right? So if I have four quarters, what does that mean?
$1.
A dollar. A whole dollar. So those being on the four corners is not necessarily right. Give me Proverbs 3, verse 31 real quick.
The book of Proverbs.
Now give me 3 verse 31 and hold on to the thought that he said the 4 quarters and it means 4 quarters equal to $1. And what's a dollar? It's a whole dollar. So it's got to be all over. The fringes just can't be in the corners.
Chapter 3
And he said, give me Proverbs 3:31. Well, everybody should know what that is.
and verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor.
Envy not the oppressor.
See, our oppressors came up with that.
He says our oppressors came up with that. This is One West Israelism. This is in everyone's precept packet. Until of recent. Where more people are wearing the ZZs. But I don't have an issue with that. I'm just saying, with One West Israelism, that was not a thing. Elder Tahar didn't teach you to wear no ZZs. That is something and he probably told you not to wear them and to wear your garment like this and put your fringes on the garment. And he probably told you just like this brother giving you this same breakdown.
Our oppressors came up with that. The people that still
He said our oppressors came up with that.
in your identity right now, in your land right now, who are pretending to be Jews, but they're not. They're Jewish.
Bring it out.
The ISH means pertaining to.
Shalom. Today I wanted to
This is the sister from www.hebrewgarments.com.
ask a question, and I also want to talk about the 4 corner tassels that
If you haven't went there and ordered the Passover, it's probably over with. She be so busy. She probably already shut down for Passover garments.
the fake Jews wear and that many Israelites seem to follow.
She said many of the what?
Today I wanted to ask a question, and I also want to talk about the 4 corner tassels that the fake Jews wear and that many Israelites seem to follow. Where
Says they seem to follow it.
are the corners on a circle? The reason why I asked this question is because in Isaiah chapter 40 verse 22, Yah said he sits on the circle of the earth. So the earth is a circle. And many scriptures prove that the earth is flat, and we also know
This is just basic One West doctrine. Everybody's going to say the exact same thing in these clips. Everybody's going to say the same thing.
that it's a circle according to Isaiah 40 and 22. In Isaiah 11 verse 12, Yah said he's going to gather the Israelites from the 4 corners of the earth. So now that we know the earth is a circle and Yah is going to gather the Israelites on the four corners of the earth, you have to answer the question, where are the corners on a circle? Because we need to know where Yah is going to gather the Israelites. Obviously, there are no corners on a circle. The language Hebrew, which is actually imagery, is it's full of idioms, and it's a very descriptive language, and it's a language of poetry, and I believe that the language is musical, but that's a whole different topic for another day. The language is full of idioms, and saying that a circle has four corners is an idiom. Is an idiom for the extremities of a circle. The extremity of a circle is north, south, east, and west. North, south, east, and west are the corners on a circle. There's no other way to get a corner on a circle other than north, south, east, and west. So that's what Yah said when he said he's going to gather the Israelites on the four corners of the earth, basically to the far end, all the way to the north, all the way to the south, all the way to the east, all the way to the west.
I'm doing a quick video about fringes and tzitzits. A lot of people are starting to wear tzitzits in place.
Israel is concerned. A lot of people starting to wear these tzitzits like the little hats.
Of wearing fringes.
They starting to do that because then they're concerned because we weren't doing that. So let's not pretend. I was like, oh man, he's so stupid. He just want to say these for how we learned it from. Did you see that one brother walk up to us and say, I want to learn, man. I see y'all fringes look cool. Don't they look so much cooler than yours?
Around the borders of their garments. Some Israelites are saying that Esau got it from us and that we can wear tzitzits. We don't have to wear fringes. That tzitzits on the four corners is the same as wearing fringes. And so I'm here to give information on whether it's lawful to wear tzitzits, or if it's not lawful, is it lawful to wear fringes? What are we to wear?
And most of, like I say, most of us ain't tripping, bro. Wear your tzitzits. But don't try to sit up there and try to act like, y'all just, man, we learned how to do this ourselves, and we got this from Deuteronomy 22:15. Don't play that game.
Or can you wear either one? Okay, let's go to where people get the tzitzit from. Okay, if you go to Deuteronomy verse 22 and 12, it says, thou shalt make the fringes upon the four quarters of thy vesture, wherewith thou coverest thyself. The way people read this, they say thou shalt wear the fringes upon the four corners. It doesn't say corners. It said quarters. Okay? How much is a quarter? It's 25%. It's 25 cents. It's a quarter. You take 4 quarters and you got $1.
You see, he just said the same thing that IUIC was just said out there. You got, and then he went to Proverbs 3:31.
You take
showing y'all some of the commandments. So we're gonna go into the commandments. Read.
Numbers chapter 15 and verse 38.
So you know you're
like, they're making content on this. Why are they making content? Because they don't want none of their viewers to be out here wearing tzitzits. Why? Because they feel like that's what the little hats do. We don't want to do nothing like the little hats. They say Todah, we want to say Tawada. They say Shalom, we want to say Shalom. They say Yahweh, we gonna say Yahweh.
Israelite already. But you didn't know you was from the tribe of Zebulun? Exactly? You didn't know that part? You did? You already knew that? You already knew that? Okay, well shoot. Read that.
Speak unto the children of Israel.
Right? So we know we're Israelites here, read.
and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments.
So fringes is in the borders of our garments, right? So the border of our garment. So the border is the bottom edge. The bottom edge goes all the way around, right? So let me show you something about tzitzit. So you call those fringes? So let me show you something about fringes. Read that again very slowly.
And that's what I'm saying. You know, the man's in front of his family. I don't care. Care nothing about that. You finna take them darn tzitzits off, sir.
And bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments.
So fringes go around the entire border of the garment. The border of the garment goes all the way around, right? So let me show you something. Those right there, 444, that's called tzitzits. The so-called white man invented that because he doesn't understand the Bible because it's not about him.
Right.
That ain't what we were teaching. You ain't never taught that. And that's my question. You ain't never taught that. You ain't never taught that those tzitzits came from the oppressor.
Right? So fringes actually are supposed to go around the entire border of the bottom of the garment, right? And the bottom of a dress, what we need to get now, right? Give me that in, now you look, give me Deuteronomy 22.
I remember one sister, shouts out to a Venture Path, Eden Pathway or something like that. Man, they had I don't see them selling it no more. It was a sister selling a garment, a French belt that they you can tie on. Man, they had a sister come in with the French belt and you know, people were saying stuff. Well, you know, she really need to sew them on. You know, you can't just wear no fringe belt. Like, what is that? The Bible say sew it on. It's making a big deal out of nothing, man. Causing strife and contention. You need to sew them on. You know. And, you know, I get, man, you know, man, everybody ain't got the time. People don't want to learn how to sew. People don't want to, you know, it's a little hassle to it. I get it. Tzitzits are a lot more convenient. Fringes look goofy. Yeah. You know, that's why a lot of these brothers wearing these easy. Man, they don't like the fringes like that. They don't look cool. It's hard to look cool with the fringes on. You look goofy because you different. You standing out. You sitting up here with darn curtain tassels on the bottom of your shirt. You look crazy. You look crazy to the world. But another brother see you and he got your tassels on. He's like, oh man, my brother. And then everybody leaning there looking at, man, these two crazy jokers with these doing things hanging from their shirts, man. You know, what's wrong with them? But you ain't got no swag when it comes to that world. And that's why brothers, you know, brothers made the color coordinated, the ones that match your hat and your sneakers. I ain't mad at you. But, you know, just keep it 100.
Now look. Right? And
my man done took them off and everything.
And you're obviously trying to keep the commandments.
But no, he ain't. He putting it back on.
I see that and we respect that, right? But the commandments need to be kept a particular way, right? Fringes, now, if you need to know what stores to get them from, right, you can type in fringe, right? To go all the way around the entire border of the garment.
Last one, y'all.
Grace and peace. This is what I be telling brothers. See, we supposed to wear fringes in the four quarters of our garments, right? Me and the priest, you know what I'm saying? We out here just bowling, you know, doing what, you know, brothers do lawfully it's a labor night. It's night 23. But the point is, we see the Jewish man out here. Guess what he's wearing? Tzitzits. Tzitzits is not of the Israelite custom. We wear fringes in the borders of our garments. We don't wear tzitzits like the Jewish man. Y'all need to tighten up and stop playing games with the Most High's laws, statutes, and commandments. We don't wear goddamn tzitzits.
Yeah. Y'all. We don't wear them. Yeah. I got I wonder who these brothers are. Hold on, let me go back, cause maybe you ain't hearing, brother.
Garments, right? Me and the priest, you know what I'm saying? We out here just bowling, you know, doing what brothers do lawfully on a it's a labor night. It's night 23. But the point is, you see the Jewish man.
It's a labor. It's day 23. It's a labor night. They probably keep a lunar Sabbath. They're probably GMS. And this is where this brother chief priest comes from. It's a product of GMS. You know, so you gonna tell me you didn't teach this? That I'm just saying something so blasphemous that you never heard this before?
Hey, guess what he's wearing? It's a labor night. It's night 23. But the point is, you see the Jewish man out here. Guess what he's wearing? Tzitzits. Tzitzits is not of the Israelite custom. We wear fringes in the borders of our garments. We don't wear tzitzits like the Jewish man. Y'all
that looked like a Sakari shirt. Hold on.
in the borders of our like the Jewish man. Y'all need to tighten up and stop playing games with the Most High's laws, statutes, and commandments. We don't wear goddamn tzitzits, okay? We wear fringes in the borders of our garments, man. All praise to the Most.
That looked like a Sakari. That's some Sakari colors, bro. See that right there? That navy blue and that gold.
Tzitzits is not of the Israelite custom. We wear fringes in the borders of our garments. We don't wear tzitzits,
man.
Tzitzits is not of the Israelite custom. We wear fringes in the borders of.
Let me find out, man.
Our garments. We don't wear tzitzits like the Jewish man. Y'all need to tighten up and stop playing games with the Most High's laws, statutes, and commandments. We don't wear goddamn tzitzits, okay? We wear fringes in the borders of our garments, man. All praise to the Most.
Is that you? Chief Priest? Them your folks? I'm just asking. You just speculating. Yeah, you know, could be just a coincidence that he got on a navy blue shirt with the gold fringes. Could be just a coincidence. And that he keeps the lunar Sabbath. Could be just a coincidence. And I don't know if GMS would wear. I don't know if they would wear the tassels out like that. All right, I pray this thing was edifying. Y'all be blessed. Shalom.